The universe is made of stories, not of atoms. I'll say this again. The universe is made of stories, not of atoms. That's from poet Muriel Rukeyser, who was a daughter of Jewish immigrants in the 20th century. And human beings are the unique storytelling animals in existence. It's how we understand and communicate everything through stories. Our religion, our values, our identities, our morals, our country's history is through stories. And if you aren't writing your story is always being written for you by others. And if you aren't telling your story is always being told to you by others. And if you don't think that a story is powerful, ladies and gentlemen, I give you book bans across the country right now. That's how powerful a story is. That's how powerful a narrative is. And speaking about stories in school, I never saw myself in textbooks. In fact, Asian Americans are the unique model minority. We're the only models that are praised for being invisible. The model minority myth, which is toxic. And Asian Americans in particular are excised from US textbooks. We're the ones who with the least representation. So I never saw my people's story anywhere growing up. And I remember eventually in back of my head, I always wanted to be a writer, but when you are a son of immigrants, in particular, especially the post 1965 immigrants, and maybe some people might empathize with this, there's kind of this unofficial checklist of success. And the checklist of success is this. This is how you achieve the American dream. You either become a doctor, an engineer, a dubious businessman who somehow makes a lot of money, and in post 21st century, a corporate attorney. And then the fifth is failure. Your parents didn't come here from a country crossing the Atlantic so you can get an English major and write stories. What the F are you talking about? But if you aren't writing your story is always being written for you by others.